Don't adjust your eyes, don't change your TV sets. It is Tuesday and not Saturday. It is actually Oxford, not Dartford. But once again, it's Jordan Young in stoppage time from a set piece, sending the entire ground into a frenzy. This time for the penalty spot, Jord, match winner again.
Yeah, we'll just have set pieces, I think, from now on. Hopefully a bit earlier than 90 though.
So it's a bit of a different scenario from Saturday. Obviously, Saturday 91st minute free kick. Second tonight, it was a penalty. Big respect to yourself, Jordan. They tried absolutely everything to put time on the clock after that decision was made. I think something like 4 minutes between the decision being given to the time you actually struck the penalty. It must be a really difficult 4 minutes when you know that you're probably stepping up for the last kick of the game, and if it hits the back of the onion bag, we're going home with 3. Massive respect for that, mate.
Yes, it's obviously difficult the longer it goes on, but you just got to stay calm and trust what you're doing and know in your head what you're doing and don't change it. So
back in the starting lineup after a bit of sort of fitness issues through pre-season now, George, this is your first, I believe, 90 minutes full all the way through. It's 2-2 for you. It's going well, son?
Yeah, I'm feeling fitter as well, and I think game by game feeling a lot better, so good to get the 90 in.
Good stuff. Well, obviously we're heading to Braintree now, as a lot of the guys who would have been watching the interviews and probably will know by now. Braintree, Hampton and then Sholing here in the FA Cup. Got a bit of a decent relationship with the FA Cup, Jordan. You scored some good goals in that. I think you've appeared a few times in a few of their highlight reels, and it's got to be good to be not obviously looking past these guys, but the FA Cup is a little bit special for a player.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Obviously we've got the 2 league games, which we're on a good run at the minute, obviously 2 wins on a bounce, and then we go into the FA Cup, which is exciting, and hopefully we can get a bit of a run going this year, and yeah, that'd be good.
Playoffs last year, George. Obviously Oxford were the other team that were eliminated at the same stage in the semi-final, just one short of the playoff final. We asked Gary, we knew that he was going to be particularly coy about it, but as a lad who was part of the squad last year that took us the distance and got us all the way to Ebbsfleet in that semi-final, with tonight's win it's put us up, I believe, into 10th. I think we're only a point outside the playoffs, and I think we're only 4 off the top of that playoffs. Obviously Ebbsfleet at the moment are really running away with it, but it looks as if anything from 2 down to 7 is very compact at the moment. And when you're not conceding goals and you're nicking 1-0s and 2-1s against really good sides, you've got to start thinking to yourself, the playoffs might be calling you again. Yeah,
definitely. I think if we can put wins on the bounce and
what can you do?
What can you do?
What can you do? That's every interview.
I know.
At least it's not Rossi for a change.
Yeah. Come on then, Alf.
No, Alf, come and join him, mate. Come on, if you're that desperate to be on the camera, Alf.
You may as well now.
Hey? Anton, come and join him. Everyone desperate to get in front of the camera in Blue Army TV. All they got to do is pop in a 94th minute free kick or a 98th minute pen. Hey,
same people, same week, innit?
Yeah, that's what they do. Well, you're going to start taking their wages as well as their interview time.
Hope so.
Top stuff. Well, Jordan, I think that's a perfectly good place to bring it to an end there after your teammates have come and mobbed you and harassed you from the stands. But Braintree on Saturday, it's got to be a really good game now. We're looking forward to it. We're heading up the top end of the division. We're picking up points, and long may that train continue to roll into playoff station.
Moving in the right direction.
Well done, Jordan. Superb,
definitely.
mate.
Thank you.
Great from you again.
Thank you, guys.
Joined here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham goalkeeper Will Henry. Will, it's almost getting a little bit boring now running out here in front of the camera and saying well done for another clean sheet, but that's 4 in 5 now, mate.
Yeah, no, good. It's always good to get clean sheets. I think out of 7 is 4 out of 7, isn't it? So that's a good record to start the season with. But it was a really quiet night for me tonight, so that just shows that the boys in front of me did their job.
Really, like I say, a quiet night for you. We've come out and sort of seen you patrol and marshal your 18-yard box really well tonight. A bit of a different game for you tonight. Normally it's the real last line of defence, shot-stopping, heroic Will Henry that we're interviewing, but tonight it was really about control. It was about adding a certain depth to the football that allowed us to really play out from the back, and I thought played really well against an Oxford side that for themselves are normally the ball players on a pitch.
Yeah, definitely. I think they showed their quality on the ball. We knew before the game, and we obviously know from playing them last season, that they like to put the ball on the floor and play. But no, I think what we're really good at is staying in our shape, staying compact and making it hard for us to be broken down. And that showed again tonight, and that's shown again in previous games so far this season.
Games come thick and fast in this league as well. You know, Will, from being with us last season, but no harder really than a long trip down to Essex to face Braintree away on Saturday. Not always the easiest place to go. In fact, last year it proved that way by coming away pointless. They got a good result here for themselves at that point of the league with a 1-1 draw late on here at home. Very difficult side to come up against Braintree.
Yeah, they're a very physical side. Like you said, it was difficult when we played them last season away from home. I thought that game we played really well. We could have probably nicked something from that game, but they're obviously quite resolute in their defending, and similar to us, I'd say, in their defensive play. But no, I don't see why we can't go there with full of confidence now. 2 wins on the bounce, 4 clean sheets out of 7, like I said, and try and get 3 points Saturday.
And a little shout out, Will, obviously for yourself. You do often pick up the plaudits for the clean sheet. Most people do as a goalkeeper, but a real hat tip to the 4 lads in front of you. I thought, particularly Kinger has been fantastic since going back at left back. But Tiz has stepped in really well. Richard's now skipper in the side in the absence of Spence and Hanksy, and Eddie seems to really be sort of finding his form that was so prevalent before he left us the first time around. And that back 4, no matter who it is at the moment, seems to be really gelling and defending quite well. And with respect, it's almost quite interchangeable. You've still got Simpson, you've still got Jones to come into that, you've still got Spence to come back. Seems like we've got a plethora of defensive options back there to keep us in a good shape for the season. Yeah,
definitely. All full credit tonight to the boys in front of me. Obviously, all 4 of them, both Wills, and King as well, got 3 Wills, and Eddie been fantastic. I made my job easier tonight. So, and like you said, he'd do anything to get on
Russie,
him.
Anything to get on the camera. we did offer to interview Russie this evening, but I've got to get home at some point before tomorrow. So
that's very true.
Have to leave
he likes to talk,
disrupting you.
But no, like I said, the back 4 were magnificent tonight, and it made my job easier.
Good stuff. Well, it's another great performance for yourself today. It's another clean sheet at home, unbeaten at home so far, and hopefully we can take that good form into Braintree on Saturday. Then, of course, Hampton on Tuesday. They're coming thick and fast, but as long as we're playing this way, full plops. Well done, Will.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Man.